And if we can play the different sides enough that, like, Lily has one, Maddie has two, Sergi has none because we killed him. That's my ideal coming out of this.
Who else knows about the tablets?
We were contracted by a Toreador, I believe, called Maddie. We know that Serge is... Yeah.
Maddie is not a Toreador.
She was a Tremere.
Is she a Tremere? Sorry.
Maddie is a Malkavian.
Or Malkavian.
Oh.
A very powerful Malkavian. She is on my radar. Fancies herself some sort of archaeologist.
We heard the
ridiculous
same thing about
woman.
Serge.
Maddie has made some moves against the prince. Therefore, expelling her would be easy. I've got an idea where Second Inquisition might be operating. I need you to go do some detective work for me. Kindred, dead, set on fire, Innis Haven, University District. I need you to check it out. So, our coterie is back. They just heard some crashing sounds from outside the Court of Cups. And when Dogfood rushes outside, they see no less than 5 shadowy figures racing towards our hound.
All right.
I'm just thinking of like Tom's joke about like, I thought she looked all right.
Yeah.
She looked all right.
I thought she
pretty.
looked all right. Why do you call her a hound?
Can Ulrika use fleetness to like hurry up and get outside fast?
That's kind of your bag, right?
Yeah.
So with fleetness, you could move outside and act first.
Okay. So she is being held by a bad guy. There's a bad guy that got smashed on the windshield, and I don't know about the other guys.
One is running towards her from the other side of the street, and then as you come outside with your fleetness, you see 2 coming up from the alleyway.
Would I be able to like I'll get outside and just like get in between them and the person coming down the street and attack them?
For sure.
Okay. And with my knife.
Okay. And so
I mainly left that around so I would remember I had a knife, because half the time I forget that I even have a weapon.
We used on Dogfood in the last session.
Let's have you roll your dex and then your melee. And then he will roll to fight you.
So 2 blood die and 3. Okay.
You also have a speciality, I think. In
knives, do I get another die?
Yep.
Okay. I have 3 successes.
Okay. And did you say you're trying to so you're attacking him, or you're trying to restrain him?
Maybe not necessarily attack, but like restrain them somehow, like with my knife, like maybe try to grab them and put my knife to them or something.
Okay. So as you go in to stab him or stop him somehow, your blade does meet, and you see a spray of like that black nasty fluid that to be kindred vitae. And it slices through his shoulder, but he does duck under and kind of keep moving past you. Yeah, he's just a little bit faster than you, but you rolled high enough that I'm going to say you did do damage to him.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. And then I'm going to go ahead and so everything kind of happens at once, other than obviously what happens with Ulrika, because she's faster than everyone. So what would 3 of you like to do?
I'm definitely going to attack the person who is, who was until just now on the back of Nell.
Okay.
And I'm gonna use feral weapons.
Okay.
I'm assuming like from the way they're acting, this is like me having big scary hands is the least of our problems when it comes to a masquerade breach, right?
Yes and no. Nothing has happened yet that you think would really catch anybody's eye other than like a normal street brawl.
Okay.
The things that are happening that people would notice are happening almost faster than they can, if that makes sense. Because I've always determined fleetness to work that way. Like you don't see it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna risk it.
Okay.
I don't know if I have enough time to really check what kind of onlookers there are. But yeah, I'm going to use feral weapons. I'm going to just attack the person who was attacking Nell.
Okay.
I'll
have you roll in just a second because I kind of want to get everybody sort of
in place.
In place mentally. Elizabeth, would you like to do anything? Charlotte?
I'm going to go ahead and stealth. Okay. So I have 3 dots in stealth, which I don't use nearly enough. So I'm just going to try and like slip into the shadows and go try and get as close as I can to what's happening, just in case I can.
Okay, so you want to like get in position.
Yeah, I want to, but I still am going to be trying to hide. I don't want them to see me.
Yeah. All right.
I'm probably going to do something similar. Even though I don't think my stealth, I don't think I can't really fight.
Yeah. Well, let's see here. You've got, you could easily hide if you wanted to because you have obfuscate.
Yeah, I think I'm going to just kind of get close and try to get as close as close as I can without being seen.
Yeah. Okay. So, you could activate unseen passage. And so like, whereas Elizabeth would be getting down there with her knowledge of like just how to move quietly and blend in, you would be activating your kindred power to use the shadows to unnaturally cloak you, essentially.
Yes, I would like to do that.
Okay. So I wish I had that reference sheet. So for you, I believe you need to do a rouse check. And then Dogfood going to have you roll your let's see. Let's do your dex and then your brawl.
Okay.
And then for Elizabeth, okay. For Elizabeth, I'm going to have you do dex and then stealth.
All right. I'm pretty stealthy.
Okay, so here's the good news. I rolled a crit.
Okay.
So I got 1, 2, and then I got 6 successes.
Okay.
The bad news.
It's all good news.
No.
Oh, okay. We just expected.
Yeah. I'm rolling like a demon today.
Nice.
But now it's good.
Yeah.
The only possible downside is you are on a public street.
Right.
So playing that out might be a little bit scary, but we'll see.
I got 4 successes.
4 successes.
Yeah.
Okay. And then let me just roll for the other kindred. Okay, so Elizabeth slinks down close to like the outside. She's still under the awning of the Court of Cups and holds position at like a corner. And they don't see you. Your unseen passage allows that to happen basically without a roll. They have no idea where you are. You can take any position on the board that you want on our little imaginary board. Dogfood comes sprinting out of the door down the sidewalk. Forgot the word for sidewalk for a moment there. Don't mind me. Transforms their claws into their hands into like these bestial claws. And you just see like as she reaches forward, just like and tries to wrest this person off of Nell, you just see the whole arm come off and go flying.
Nice.
Sweet.
Nice.
Is a crit. And the person immediately releases Nell. And as this happens, you know, you see, like I said, the person ducks underneath Ulrika because they rolled just high enough, but you still do damage to them. They come sort of like sprinting towards Nell. Nell, now free of this other person, turns almost seamlessly, and you just see her fist make full contact with this dude's face. And you just see like the jaw almost like get unnaturally like twisted because she rolled really well.
Nice.
And the dude immediately goes sprawling, like his momentum combined with her fist. Besides, he was expecting her to be grappled and she was not. He reels back. At the same time, the two men come sprinting down the alleyway and they meet in the middle. And this is the top of round 2. So Ulrika, you get to go first.
Okay. How far away am I from the two guys or whatever?
They're just on the other side of the pickup. So the way I envision it is that here is the sidewalk, here's the alleyway, there's the pickup here. You intercepted the dude that was trying to get at her from the other side of the street.
Right. Okay, so I'm on the other side.
You're on the other side of the pickup, but you could get over it.
Well, I was gonna use Soaring Leap to jump.
Oh yeah, that's what I mean. Like you could get over it. In fact, with Soaring Leap's distance, you could pounce on one of them.
Yeah,
if you wish to try something like that.
Yeah, I was gonna try to pounce on top and like you know, do those stabby stabs.
Yeah, for sure. Let's do. Okay. So Soaring Leap just works. It doesn't require a rouse check or anything like that. Let's go ahead. Okay, here's what we're going to do.
Okay.
We're going to do your strength, since I feel like you're trying to bring down your physicality on this dude.
Okay.
So let's roll strength, melee, and then I'll give you an extra dot from your potence on top of that.
And do I get the extra one for the specialty in knives?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. 1, 2, 3, 4 successes.
4 successes. Okay, and then I'll resolve that. And actually, you go first, so I would resolve it right now. Ooh, he only got 2.
Sweet.
So you land on him, and you hear this almost like sickening crunch. And it's like a ballet. You just see like this perfect supernatural leap over the pickup truck. The dude doesn't even see it coming because the pickup truck is in the way. And you just land on him with like this almost sickening crunch and stab him right in the shoulder, almost pinning him to the pavement right there. And you are on top of him.
It did something.
Everyone else goes simultaneously. So just feel free to fire off your ideas as you get them.
So is this guy who's lost his arm? Is he totally armless now? Armless.
He's armless, but he's standing.
Is he standing? I might talking is a free action. I might say to him, you should probably call this one.
Okay. Let's see your intimidate.
My intimidate is.
So let's see. I'm gonna do manipulation and then intimidation. Yeah.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 6. Yeah, that's right. Can I use Eyes of the Beast in this situation?
Yeah. I guess yeah. If you want
to juice it a little bit. Okay. So does that give me 2 dice?
I think so. I don't remember off the top of my head.
All right.
I'm not sure how effective it is versus Kindred. Let me check real quick before we go forward.
I rolled real good, so I hope I don't have to re-roll.
So, oh gosh, where's that part of the book? Bum, bum, bum. Oh, here we go. So it's under protein.
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 Guy's gonna need some protein. He's gonna regrow a whole arm.
Protein? I think you just said protein.
Protein.
Protein. Okay, so
He's gonna get massive. Gotta get huge gains in the arm department.
Get swole or whatever.
Get swole.
it does only into it. So it says here, while active, the inhuman appearance of the eyes confers 2 bonus dice to intimidation pools against mortals.
So do you want me to re-roll without those 2 extra dice?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I forgot. I was like, I don't know if it works against kindred.
Okay. Roll again. Good. Roll good, Patrick. Roll good. Roll good.
You can do it.
I rolled dog shit.
Oh. Damn.
I'm going to spend a willpower to re-roll.
Okay.
I'm just taking that off. Roll 3. All right, so I got 2 successes.
Okay. So with 2 successes, you see that he snarls back at you, and he's turned around now. His arm is still missing.
Mhm.
And you see, let me see here. I have to do 2 rouse checks. Okay, perfect. Whoops, sorry. I guess
like
hunger
that
would be important
perfect.
here. You see him almost start to become like dry ice.
Okay.
You start to see like almost like fumes start to fall off of him in waves.
Okay.
But he meets your gaze. And his
All right.
he's like his other arm is holding his like ripped off arm. And
So I
he
feel like-
has your attention now.
Okay. So is that my turn, or can I now try and fight someone?
I feel like that would be your turn.
Okay.
Yeah, because you used a discipline. Otherwise, I would have
Mhm.
said, "Oh, you just kind of." It was an offhanded remark, but I feel like you really tried to like lock eyes with him and
Yeah,
like,
I was trying to get
walk
him
away
to
from it.
get out of there. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm gonna but he has your attention. Like, so you're both like, and he just like bares his fangs at you and like snarls. And there's obviously no mistake. It's a kindred now.
Mhm.
Yeah.
He's got like long, dirty, scraggly hair. I guess I don't know if that's important. And like, it's like one of the tendrils is down by his eye and all of that. He's
So
wearing like a black hoodie and black pants.
I suspect that like Dogfood knows gangrel powers pretty well, right? Would she recognize
That
what he's
depends.
doing?
Does gangrel or does Dogfood know any other gangrel?
She knows a couple. Like they don't like her very much, but yeah, I would say she might have seen someone do this before. So it looks to her like he's trying to escape.
Why don't you give me a roll with how many dots do you have in? Okay, so you have 3 dots in Protean.
Mhm.
Give me a roll with wits and your Protean dice pool.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Where all those good rolls go? Okay, I got 2 successes.
2 successes. You have a feeling that this person's going to turn into mist.
Okay. All right. I'm happy with that. He can get away.
You've seen some gangrel, talk about the ability to turn completely incorporeal.
Mhm.
And you have a feeling this person might be doing that.
Okay. All right. So that's me done.
Mm-hmm. And then for Elizabeth and Charlotte, you see, I guess Elizabeth, this is like right next to you.
I'm just like,
Ulrika land. Like one of the dudes coming out of the alley, like right next to you, just swoosh.
It's like a superhero pose.
Yeah, lightning fast.
Man.
Yeah, like with the blade in his shoulder, pinned to the ground.
Dang.
I'm like, dang.
My word.
My word. And then dang, I learned that. Do I see anyone that I can make eye contact with?
Well, let me think. So the other dude just got punched. Oh, the second person coming out of the alley.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, if I can make eye contact with them, I'm just going to go ahead and mesmerize them.
Okay. So
if I can.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll your mesmerize pool. Let me just Some of these disciplines, I wish there was an easier way.
I know, right? I wish there was this thing like said what it was, but usually I think I do dominate plus manipulation.
That sounds right.
That's usually what I do.
I still have the cheat sheet that Patrick made me.
Yeah, so it's manipulation and dominate, and then
Okay.
versus their intelligence and resolve.
Okay.
Let me see what mine is.
Okay, cool. And don't I also add one for my blood too? Just making sure.
Oh,
Potency?
Yeah.
I don't believe so, no.
Okay.
There's certain builds where you'll add it, or certain abilities where you add it, but I don't believe you.
But not this one. Okay. I'm just making sure. Because I haven't been adding it, but I was like, I don't know. Math is hard.
Let me double check though, just to be
Rules
sure.
are hard.
Manipulation, dominate,
You're remembering everything.
resolve.
Okay.
No, it doesn't look like you add
Okay,
your
cool.
blood potency to it.
Well, I got 4 successes and I re-rolled 2 willpower.
Okay, so
I wanted it more. I wanted more successes.
so you re-rolled twice.
No, I re-rolled 2 dice.
Oh, okay.
You
So
use one willpower though.
Yeah,
I used
yeah. I'm
technically.
just checking.
Yeah.
Because one willpower gets you 3 dice.
Oh,
Yeah.
You
then
have-
sorry. Then yes, I re-rolled and I used 1 willpower to use
Okay.
that.
Mhm.
And it was 3 dice.
so
Now I know.
how many successes do you have?
So 4.
4. Okay, so 4 is the number to beat. He only rolls 2.
Ooh.
So
Sick.
immediately he like turns and sees one of his buddies is pinned by this angry Bruja. And before he can even react, he almost drawn to your presence. His eyes come up and he sees you there standing under the awning. And immediately he just you know you've got him.
All right.
What do you tell him to do?
Well, first I flourish and open my umbrella. And I'm holding my umbrella.
Mhm.
And I'm just like I don't know. I mean, I don't want him to fight my friends. So I'm just like, go fight your friends.
Okay.
So I tell him to go fight his friends.
As you say that, he listens and he's going to move forward and punch the dude that's turning into mist in the back of the head.
Sweet.
Dang.
And you just hear from the background, like, don't worry, I've got him. Woo.
That's gotta feel bad getting punched out of your mist.
Yeah, that sucks.
I'm just making sure I understand it perfectly. So yeah, the instructions must be carried out immediately to the victim's best ability. So yeah, after this, he will no longer be mesmerized because after he fulfills, you have to hold their gaze,
Right.
but he will finish this command
Okay.
is my understanding of it.
Cool. I mean, that's good enough. I'm more or less just getting him to hurt other people so that Dogfood or Ulrika can apprehend him for questioning is kind
Yeah.
of my whole thought there.
I got a bestial crit. So he punches this dude in the back of the head, and as he does so, it almost seems like he grows in size like 2 times a little
Oh
bit.
man.
And the way he punches him, you almost see like hair starting to like grow out of his
Whoa.
arms. It becomes almost like something more than he is. And so you just see this like hairy, ridiculous, meaty fist make contact with the back of the dude's head,
Whoa.
and he immediately falls forward, like stumbling. And that's the end of that round. Wait, did Nell go? I don't think Nell went.
No, Dell didn't go.
Oh no, she punched the dude in the face.
And Charlotte didn't go.
Then
Oh
Charlotte didn't
yes, Charlotte didn't go. My bad.
go. There's so many punching and stabbing.
like, what's
it's like
weird
all
is, like-
happening so quickly. It all happens like kind of
And
simultaneously.
like a rules question. This game doesn't have initiative, so I never like understand how you're keeping track of it anyway. Like,
It kind of so basically everyone states their intent. from my
Okay.
understanding, and then you all go at once. And then
Okay,
you resolve the opposing rules.
okay, that makes
um,
sense. It's just like I'm so like stuck with initiative. I'm like, how is it
Yeah,
working?
yeah. The reason that Ulrika gets to go a little bit faster is because Ulrika has fleetness and cat's grace. So
Got it.
those combinations, she basically is She gets
Okay.
she just gets to move. She's faster than everybody. She
Okay,
gets to
cool.
go before everyone else
So
does.
it's like having a higher dex
Sorry
score,
about
more or
it.
less.
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay. I get it now. Okay. Thank you.
I'm not like the best with vampire combat rules either, so I apologize.
No,
I
that's why
excel
like
more at the social combat, but
yeah. That's why I
That's
want to
fine.
ask though, because like I always want to have it explained because I'm new to these rules and it takes me like years to learn.
yeah, no, I understand. And
I-
Right. Go
This
ahead.
is
do
more.
know-
This game
sorry.
focuses a lot more on storytelling than.
That makes
I
sense.
usually
yeah.
do the 3 and out
Yeah.
because you can do combat where basically you roll opposing dice rules or dice pools 3 times, and whoever like succeeds at the end of it basically wins the entire encounter.
That makes sense.
So like at the end of round 3, that's going to be it. That'll be the resolution of the counter. I should probably warn you about that.
Okay.
Typically, because like that's just like my style is not to get too caught up in long ridiculous combats, especially because typically vampires have a lot of health.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah.
very, very difficult to kill.
Yeah.
So if we start, like, I am keeping track of health, but if we get down to like actually trying to kill them hit point by hit point, we'll be here for a while because
Right.
not beating a vampire into torpor is. Look at your own health bars. It's not,
And also
it's
it'll
not
be like-
easy to do.
I figure that like once someone's ripped your arm off, you probably call it.
Yeah.
You probably, she's like, all right, you get me next time.
Unless you're the Black Knight.
And the
true.
intimidation, definitely,
It's only a flesh wound.
Yeah.
the intimidation definitely sped that up as well. Realizing like that you're beat and it's time to go.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Okay. Sorry for the rules intermission.
No, you're fine.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Charlotte, how are you gonna fuck everyone up?
I want to try using mass manipulation.
Okay.
Ooh. Where she attempts to use mass manipulation, and the command would be anyone who's not been to the Court of the Cups, lie down in the fetal position.
Okay. So let me just get this right because we did mass manipulation last time. I think that was like the first time we actually got it right. Because before that, I think I had done it incorrectly.
Because I don't need everyone's eye contact for mass manipulation.
No,
right?
no.
Yeah.
It's just I have to figure out the rouse check for it because I believe there was a rouse check. So let me check here. Because I believe what mass manipulation does is it takes an ability you normally have and then essentially allows you to use it on a group of people.
Oh, so
It's not notated on your sheet, which is weird.
Oh, that's probably my fault. She does have it.
Yeah.
I must have given you an old-fashioned one or an out-of-date one.
I do
rather.
remember when she got it because it was exciting. Like, oh,
Yes,
yeah.
we all broke out the champagne when someone got a level 5 discipline for the first time.
Okay, so it says the vampire can now command entire gatherings of mortals and in some cases even groups of vampires. So you're going to need 1 rouse check in addition to the cost of the power amplified.
okay.
So you don't have to do it to all 5 of them because if you do that, you will have to make 5 rouse checks. So you could potentially get very, very hungry. And I remember this being something that came up last time because I was like, oh, to get both EMTs is 2 rouse checks. So you have to do 1 rouse check for each person that you're trying to use it on.
Let's go for it.
Okay, yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Let's do it.
And it says the vampire can amplify any of their powers to affect a group of people, mortal or vampire at once. All the victims need to see the eyes of the user.
Oh, okay. They do have to see my eyes.
The user makes any needed roll against the strongest opponent in the group. Well, in my ruling, I would say that means you can't do it through walls.
Okay.
I wouldn't say that means you have to make eye contact with 5 people because that's impossible to do.
Mhm.
For all eyes on me.
But you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I'm reading the rules as interpreted, have like all the victims need to see the eyes of the user. I don't think that means you have to lock eyes with all of them. I think it means that they have to be able to see you and you're not behind a wall or a door. Cause I'm going to interpret it like that. So are you going to try to do it on all 5?
Yeah.
Okay. So in that case, and are you mesmerizing all of them?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it'll
mesmerize
be
is the command.
It'll be your
Complicated command.
manipulation and dominate versus. Okay. Their intelligence and resolve. All right.
Am I gonna do a roll for a rouse check for all 5, and then one roll for?
Mhm.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
All right. 1 crit.
Oh wow.
So you're not hungry. Yeah.
So you got to do 5.
As long as it's not a crit fail, you don't get hungry. So like a crit is fine on a blood die, right? Yeah.
I think so. Fail.
So you're
So-
one
So
hungry.
you got 1 hungry.
Success.
Okay.
Success.
Good.
Yeah.
Success.
Whoa. I think that was 5, wasn't it?
Or was that 5? I started. Okay.
I was.
I think that was 5.
Was
Yeah.
that? I feel like this
Okay.
is the 5th one. Okay. The last one was a fail in
Crit,
case.
fail,
Okay.
success.
Yeah.
So
that's
crit
5.
fail. Okay, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right,
Sweet.
and then
So you're
It
only at
was-
2 hunger.
Nice.
all right, and
That
it
is
was
ridiculous.
I
That
gotta-
is such
I
a good
gotta-
roll.
I gotta.
Well,
dab
she's
my
only at 1
forehead.
hunger because she was at 0.
Yeah.
Oh, she was?
Oh yeah, because
from killing
Oh
that
no,
man.
I had a rouse check earlier. That was
Oh, I forgot about that. Okay, you're right.
so I have
So
2
how hungry?
hunger. 2. Okay, and it was my dominate and manipulation.
The number to beat is 3.
All right.
That's what the highest person in their party has.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 successes.
Yeah, so it works. Immediately the vampires drop to the floor in the fetal position.
Sweet.
Come on, guys.
Now-
Power.
Stands there, cracks her knuckles, and just says, "Thanks." She walks over to the vampire whose arm you ripped off, kicks him over, reaches inside of his hoodie and pulls out the tablet and puts it back inside her jacket. And then she
Oh,
kicks
they
him
tried to
again in the
take it.
ribs.
I'm going to say, I guess he missed the mark.
Boo.
I've had a great time. Thanks, everyone. He tried to turn into mist. So it's
I get it.
okay.
It's so funny, Dogfood. You're so funny.
I wanted everyone to feel included in the joke.
You're so funny.
That was terrible.
You see what I have to put up with?
Can you keep him like that for a second? She's asking you, Charlotte.
Dogfood, look at me.
Mhm.
I'm gonna be right back. And you see her like put both hands on this dude's like shoulders, the one without the arm. And she just starts walking backwards into the alley, dragging him behind her. And she moves out of sight.
Okay.
She's so badass.
And you're left with the other 4 in the fetal position. Some people have started kind of looking. You've drawn some eyes.
Should we put these
Is
guys
everything
in the coffee
okay
shop?
here? Like that type of thing. Some people like looking, watching.
Can we say it's like a flash mob or something?
Oh, yeah. Oh, don't worry. We're putting on a play. It's a play. Don't worry. It's a play for this fine eating establishment.
Can you can you roll your manipulation and then your persuasion?
I sure can because I have a lot of dice in that. Yay! I have like 8 dice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 successes.
Yeah. The couple that has like come over and they're watching, they're like, "Oh, is this like that Hamilton?"
And I'm just like, yes.
Oh my gosh, honey, I've seen that. Are you gonna be in the local theater soon?
Yes, we will be in the local theater. The local Ballard Theater. Also, please come to the Court of Cups.
Yeah, of course. Oh
plug
gosh,
in.
that's
Always
so
about
awesome.
making
Well,
that.
we're just gonna get out of your hair
Boob money.
Mhm.
and they like turn around and leave. I'm gonna just go ahead and apply this role to everybody that's
Okay,
around.
yeah. Elizabeth is just doing what she does best, which is just literally manipulating dumb like townsfolk. That's like all she's good at.
A couple people look around because there's fetal people on the floor and they're a little confused and there's a cracked windshield, but they're like, oh, okay. The car alarm has stopped because
That's good.
No.
Yeah, she's just like, it's an art piece. It'll be an installation later at the museum.
Dogfood goes, haha, yeah,
gosh.
look how good our makeup effects are, and then kicks one of them in the head.
Yeah, it's called oppression.
Oh my god.
Like one of the ladies is like, oh my gosh, that is so deep. And it's honestly the type of art we need right now. Thank you for putting words to that. Thank you for your service. And she like goes along her. You got a 5. So they just lap it up.
Love
They're
it.
just like, oh my gosh. I can
Thank
feel
you
that.
for your service.
I'm an artist as well. I have an Instagram if you want to see it.
Oh, I'd love to see it. I don't know what that
Yeah.
is, but please come to the Court of Cups later.
So
Can I
you
try and-
advertise the cafe. You
Yes.
hear in the back like some sounds, but they're pretty muffled. You can only fathom what Nell is doing back there.
Can I try and I'm gonna drag one of these guys into our cells if they're kind of unresisting, or are any of them actually like knocked out?
No, they're on the floor. They're kind of starting to come to because mesmerize only requires you to like listen to like one
Immediate-
command.
yeah.
All right. Well, if no one's paying attention to these guys, I might have at another one of them.
Okay,
The
you just
mob
want to
starts
beat
to
on
move
them
away.
a little bit? Yeah.
Well, I want one of
wanna-
them knocked out so we can keep
Yeah.
them. For,
Okay.
I think we
Right.
should bring all of them.
They're,
Yeah.
I was gonna say because they're beat and they know when
Okay.
they're beat,
Okay.
you know? So
Where's-
like one of them gets off the floor and he's just like rubbing his head. And the one that was like half turning into a bear is like no longer.
Okay.
They're just like, oh fuck.
I'm gonna say to them because I think they're fellow gangrel. I'm gonna be like, "What the fuck, guys?
What?
Come around here, have a fight outside my coffee shop? It's
Camp
impolite."
shitbag.
Well, that's rude. I think you're rude.
Can I turn on Daunt?
Yeah, yeah. And what do you say to them?
Get in the coffee shop.
You're gonna have to roll for it because Daunt works
Yeah.
a little bit differently on
Those
Kindred.
vampires, yeah.
Yeah, so go ahead and roll your let's do your manipulation and intimidation with the bonus die from Daunt.
That would be presence or like all 4,
Um,
or how does that work again? I can't
Let me
remember.
see.
Add presence rating to intimidate rolls.
Yeah. So you'll get all of those and the 5 dice from your presence roll.
She has so many dice. It's so upsetting.
She
So-
kind of like dumped them all in presence though.
Yeah. No, it's true.
Whereas you're a little bit more of an all-rounder.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fine, Holly. The two of us, we just have generalist builds.
Yeah.
So
I
it's
just wanna do a lot
5.
of
So
things.
presence plus what now?
So it's going to be 5 plus 2
Uh-huh.
plus 3.
Okay. I have enough. It's fine.
Yeah. I was
That's
going
a
to say
good
like
problem to
8
have.
successes. So they listen. Especially as you're
Yeah.
like getting off this dude
Oh.
with like your fucking knife in hand.
Wait. I have a blood die on a crit and a regular die on a crit. And
That's a hungry crit.
yeah, and then 4 successes.
So you have so you have a crit and a pair.
Yeah. There's
Okay,
a blood die
so
that's a
that's a blood
crit
die.
and a
Okay.
regular die that's a crit. So it's a blood.
So as this might be a little bit of
I've
damage.
never had that. I don't think I've ever had a blood crit. This will be fun.
So like technically if we're thinking about this, we're thinking about positioning.
Hmm.
You were just on top of one of these dudes.
Mm.
This is what happens. You get up and maybe inspired a little bit by now with your blade still in this dude's shoulder. You fucking drag him like that's a handle. Drag him behind you and look over your shoulder and say, "Get your asses in the fucking shop." And
Yeah.
they do it.
Yes.
And the other dude's like, "Oh,
my God.
bitch, oh my fucking god," as you like drag him with the blade in his shoulder into the store.
Awesome.
Dogfood says, I don't appreciate that gendered language.
And meanwhile, Elizabeth's like, it's just a performance art piece. It's fine.
Oppression is everywhere.
When he calls me a bitch, can I just like twist the knife? Like,
Yeah. So
Truly,
Oh my
we live
God.
in troubled times. I'm just like shaking my arms.
and after some time, when you come into the coffee shop, and you have them sitting there almost like chastised children on chairs, and this night crew remodeling group that Renee has paid God knows how much money don't even pretend to look at you.
Good.
You know, they've been paid to not ask questions and to work in the middle of the night. So that is 100% what they are doing. They're just calmly like painting the walls and stuff like that.
And I'm just like, it looks excellent. Good job.
Blood on the floor.
Yeah, there's like a
Don't
there's like
pay
a
attention to
smear
this.
mark.
Ah, yes, excellent makeup job. Ha 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 ha. It's just like walking through.
Already have blood in the grout.
A little bit of time, the front door gets kicked open, and in flies the fifth gentleman, mangled. Like he was already missing an arm, but somehow now he looks worse for wear.
Wow.
His other arm is bent at an unnatural angle at the elbow, and he's like, it's like kind of flopping loosely, and he's like kind of like grunting / trying to put on a brave face. And Nell walks in behind him. You notice she wipes her boots on the rug. You can't help but notice that she's been kicking something.
Nell's cool.
Oh no.
You just say that. You just say that out loud.
Thank you for helping me back there.
Anytime.
I guess I was being tailed. Can't believe I let him get the jump on me like that.
Well, now you know that we can help more than you probably assumed that we could, considering our ragtag appearance.
It's good to know that you're competent. Makes me feel a lot better about sending you to look into this U district situation.
Exactly.
I'll deal with these guys. I have some other hounds coming through to help me. There's 3 of us all together. We'll present them to the prince, see what judgment he wants to dispense upon them. Fucking anarch shitbags. And she like kicks one of them.
They're really impolite.
They always are. They're fucking animals. Not the good kinds.
Do you already know who these guys are?
I found out. It's kind of my specialty.
Only some of them are animals. Some are quite nice. I feel like these were particular animals, though.
These will do anything for money. That's what happens when you live outside our rules.
I mean, we're neutral on the rules here.
No, we like the rules. We like them. We're good.
The rules are there for a reason.
That I agree with.
Starting this silly brawl in the middle of the street jeopardized all of us. People can't know what we are or what we do, especially with what's happening in the city right now. Of course, these fucking idiots don't care. And she smacks one of them upside the head the way like a mom smacks a kid.
Are you gonna be you gonna be okay getting these guys on by yourself? We have cells downstairs if you want.
If you don't mind holding them there while I get some of my people here to help out, I'd appreciate that.
Let's take them down. I think we have 3 cells.
Who sent them? Who they're working for?
They're working for somebody who wants the tablets.
Is it
My
one of our
best
existing
guess?
cast of characters?
My best guess, probably this Tremere. Probably he's sussed out that we're working together. Hired these dudes to get one of the tablets.
I don't like that guy. I gotta say.
At this
Does
point,
help
I
our
don't either.
case?
Huh?
Does this help our case against him?
Well, it does, especially because now I have a little bit of personal stock in this too.
Good.
I don't like being jumped.
No one does.
And I appreciate your help, but I feel like I would have had that, but I still appreciate it.
Well, yeah, sure. You know, it's.
I don't know if you would have.
I gotta say,
of course you had it. It's fine.
I had some stuff to work out. It was really a pleasure. I feel a lot better.
Yeah.
Excuse me though. I might just go and wash my hands. They've got sort of my nails have got sort of arm in them.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna just.
I just wanted to try out my knife.
She goes over to the armless dude, and she says, "That was this little girl's attempt at intimidating you. You could at least act scared." And she puts her boot on his chest. She's like, "That's what's polite." And the dude looks over at you, and he's like, "Yeah, scary. Really scary." And he just kind of like looks down at the floor.
Yeah, well, I feel like little girl's a little bit reductive, but fine. Okay. Anyway, I'm gonna go and wash the vampire off my hands.
As you leave the room, she does remark to the rest of the coterie, "Embracing children is cruel."
Dogfood's just gonna shout back, "I was fucking 18!"
Wrong. Shouldn't be done.
Let's all try and be nice to each other. Would anyone like a latte?
I don't know what that is, and I do not wish to have one, but I appreciate your kind gesture.
Just trying to diffuse the situation. That's all.
So
It's similar to the wine that you offer at your eating establishment.
I wouldn't mind a cup.
Okay.
All right. I will actually get her one because I feel like we need a good relationship with her.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't care about what's his face.
All right. So I'll mark that down because
No, she actually gets one. I will make her one.
It's not like a oh, do you want anything to drink? But you don't.
No,
really
no.
need
Like
it. It's a
I'm
real
actually
one.
because she just had a fight. I didn't fight. I didn't get hungry or anything, but like she actually had a fight. I feel like I'm trying to make a good impression on this person.
Does Elizabeth actually make it like herself?
I mean, it's already prepackaged.
Oh yeah, it's the compote.
Yeah, I mean, because if she was making one for her, then she would have Loretta do it with coffee because she mixes it with coffee, which sounds disgusting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Coffee. That's what she drinks, but like for other kindred that aren't actually like can't have food, she just puts the blood into a cup for them. But it's fresh and it's from her herd.
She takes the cup and she's very grateful. It's very kind of you.
I just want you to know that we are good citizens of the realm. I don't know.
That's good to know. I wish that our people could trust each other a little bit more, take each other at each other's word, even if we don't always agree.
Do I know what she means by that?
Don't trust each other generally.
Yeah. Kindred usually are constantly lying and backstabbing to each other.
Okay. I thought you meant like certain clans or whatever.
Well, that too.
Nah,
That's on top of that. Like
certain clans are a little bit more,
Right.
Individually, we don't trust each other, and then clans don't trust each other.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah.
We're a
I feel
weird
like
clan.
we're getting a real good taste of the don't trust anyone thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're a
Elizabeth's
family.
just like we're good for it. We're gonna help you. Like we're gonna work on this.
That's good to know.
All right, let's get these guys in the cells for you, and then we can head off to.
Can I kick someone
university.
down the stairs?
What?
I don't see why not.
Why?
Because
your life.
These guys suck.
Like, I take the guy.
We're in construction.
Can I take the guy that I have by the knife and just kind of like drag him to the stairs and just like kick him down the stairs?
Yeah, I'm gonna say yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. I'm gonna do that. Ulrika does that.
Okay.
All right, let's lock them up, and someone will need to watch them because they might turn into mist. But
What about one of the puppers?
Well, what can we do to stop them from doing that? Like,
yeah, it's true. Like, we'll just leave them in there. If they turn to mist, they turn to mist. I guess.
Can we? So
Nell said she was going to
can
have some
we
people
weaken
there
them?
soon to watch over them. So.
Can we like slice them up and weaken them or something?
Oh, we have watchmen.
We line the jail cells with cellophane.
Oh, there you go.
There we go.
Airtight.
We got a bunch of fucking Dexter cellophane laying around.
That's why you have
it's a
high
little
intelligence
weird.
characters in the party.
How about we just wrap them in the cellophane?
Yeah, vampires can't get through cellophane. That's one of the that's in the book.
Well, they could rip the cellophane off while they're corporeal and then turn incorporeal, right?
Yeah, it's true, I guess.
I don't know. I was just trying to think of a way to contain them. I mean,
Yeah.
Well,
we
have watchmen, right? So if
speaking just in general, I did keep track of everybody's hunger. As we were fighting or as we were playing the game and fighting. We weren't actually fighting, but anyways, and this is a little metagamey, but turning to mist requires like 3 rouse checks, or if you try to do it quickly. So it's one of those things that like one might get away, but now this is Nell's job.
Yeah, she'll be fine.
She's really good at this. So I think that knowing what she knows about Gangrel and knowing like their capabilities, she will have a way to deal with it. She'll get what she wants.
Sweet. I'm going to say that now. I'm sorry, it's been a little bit patronizing. I'm sure you've got this covered. Don't worry about it.
Well, I also don't usually get jumped when I'm trying to get into my pickup, so it's been an off night.
We fucking tell me about it.
I'm grateful you guys stepped in.
Anytime.
What I could surmise, I think they were just trying to get the tablet and run.
Sure. So, so you think any of them might have a lead on another tablet?
I think it's out of their pay grade. I roughed that dude up pretty something fierce back there. He didn't really seem to have any information.
He didn't have anything like or any location on Surge?
No. He did say he took out the work for a Tremere, though. So I'm just connecting puzzle pieces here. Sure. I'll look into it.
All right. Well, in return,
I have some contacts. I have some pull with the NOS Underground, too. I can see what I can do to figure out who hired them. And I can also see what I can figure out in terms of where this Tremere is hiding out. You leave that to me.
Okay. Let's go and check out this situation with with our crispy friend in the university district.
Yes, there's so many artists there.
Do we know any details about? Do we need to know any details about the kindred we're investigating the death of?
As far as his name, who he was, I can tell you that. Dude went by the name of Wilson. He was a thin blood.
Oh.
Wilson, a thin blood.
Was still masquerading as a college student. Now, somebody I know is working the front door there. Police officer. She'll let you into the site.
Okay.
What's their name?
Her name is Marilena.
Ooh.
We have to say anything to her to let her know that we're cool to go in?
She'll know you by the looks of you.
I don't know, as a compliment or an insult.
You're a little bit of a motley crew. I'll let her know you're coming. You don't have to worry about police presence.
Cool.
She's at the front door, making sure nobody comes in. Obviously, there is a fire in the building, so it's vacant right now.
Right. Well, let's take Bubble with us because she can be handy. And should we bid Nell adieu and go off to the beige Mercedes? Off in the beige Mercedes?
The chariot awaits.
Yep. The chariot is the name of her shitty Mercedes.
You have to take your dog. Might be better to take my pickup. And she tosses Ulrika the keys.
Oh.
Oh, wow.
I do like the Mercedes, but she's right.
Doesn't it have a smash
back
screen?
in one piece. It does.
What?
We're gonna look cool.
I do want it back in one piece if you don't mind.
No
Do
worries.
you want to at least use my car in the interim period?
She looks out, sees it parked. I'll come up with my own arrangement.
Nell doesn't even like your car.
Everyone hates it.
Everybody
No one likes the chariot.
No one likes a fucking beige ass Mercedes.
That's what it's called now.
The chariot.
The chariot.
The chariot of Dyer.
She's very polite about it, though. She just kind of looks and she's like, "I'll ride with my friends when they get here."
Yeah.
Thanks, but no thanks. I'd rather
take the key car. I would honestly rather take a scooter. One of those ugly lime green things. I'd rather risk breaking a finger.
Not those.
So much shade.
Anything but
car.
those. Those are the worst. They're only for orphans. I've decided that.
It's like makes me really want to have my own real life 1990 beige Mercedes.
Beige Mercedes. It is pretty great.
If I were a billionaire or a millionaire, I'd buy you one. Lydia.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
One of
The
my
thought.
friends has it's not a Mercedes, but it's like something like equivalent, and it's beige. And every time I see it, I'm just like, that's it. That's the one.
That's the base Mercedes.
The infamous car.
I
So
think, back to my insurance experience, I bet that has the lowest rate because no one's going to drive that fast.
No one wants it.
no one's like street racing in a beige Mercedes.
No, I mean, that would be the ultimate sleeper racer if it was a beige Mercedes that was like souped up to go like 0 to
Yeah,
60.
because you'd always bet against it.
Oh yeah, you'd be
Yeah.
like, that car's not gonna beat me at the red light. What the fuck? All right, sorry. Go ahead.
No, you're
Shade.
fine.
All right. Fine. We're gonna go in the pickup truck. It's fine. I'm not offended. We're
Jump
good.
in.
All right.
Is
let's
it
get-
like?
Let's get in. Come on, Bubba.
Is it loud?
Oh yeah.
Okay,
This
cool.
Is this
'Cause
is
I
I
thought it was loud. That's why I was like, I was gonna like.
Yeah.
like
Nice
huge.
pickup.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
big. So like, have you ever seen those like full size pickups that have like a second door that has like
Yeah.
a back seat? This
So
is
those are the ones that like the commercials are like about.
yeah, like those like big
They're
ramp.
driving on the dune.
Yeah.
in the fucking
Yeah, one
desert.
of
Like,
those.
Yeah, like the Canyon Arrow.
When
yeah.
she gets down, she has to hop off,
oh my
like
God.
to get down from the driver's seat.
Does she have? Never mind. I'm not gonna ask. Never mind.
No, ask what is
no,
it?
I'm not gonna. I don't know.
I kind of want to know. now.
So there, okay, and when I out of character, when I lived in Las Vegas, there was a big truck that you just described that would shop where I worked that had male organs hanging off of the tail.
Oh, truck nuts.
Yes.
You say male?
Oh.
Truck nuts. There's also truck ovaries. Just so we're clear.
I'm upset.
I just died. I'm dead. This is my ghost. What?
I'm just gonna. I don't want to Google that. Actually, I changed my mind.
Yeah.
I don't feel like it has truck nuts or truck over.
Well, I know
What
what,
if there's like very obvious? No, she wouldn't do that. Never mind, because she works.
I know what
I was
everyone's
gonna
getting
be
for
like
Christmas
fangs.
now.
No.
She does. I was gonna say she does have, like, those necklaces that have the fangs on it.
Yes.
She has that hanging from her rear view
Okay.
mirror.
Okay.
That's pretty sick. That's
Okay.
pretty
Yeah.
sick.
Gonna, I knew she would have to have something.
But everything else on the truck is just matte black,
Okay.
which I guess she thinks is inconspicuous. But with how large and black the truck is, it's pretty fucking
She's got
conspicuous.
it
Yeah.
murdered out. Yeah.
Yeah. When you load Bubba into the truck bed, you notice like it's never been used.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah, there's like a toolkit back there, like and a couple of mysterious duffel bags. But I don't know if you want to go through her stuff or not.
No,
I'm not
let's
touching her shit.
let's not for now.
I'm just gonna drive.
Okay.
Fair, the company becomes that useful and that like incriminating, and or she wouldn't have lent us a truck.
Right.
You
There's
get
a bunch of
behind
stakes.
the steering wheel. You turn the key. The
Hmm.
entire truck revs to life. It's one of those things where the entire neighborhood can probably hear when you turn it on.
Can I like goose it?
This is garish.
Oh yeah, easy. Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, Elizabeth
Like,
hates it.
Is everyone in?
Yeah.
I'm
Let's peel
in.
out.
I'm gonna strap
I'm in the
Bubba down.
center seat, just like I hate
You
this.
strap Bubba down.
Oh God.
In the truck bed.
Yeah.
I like how she's being nice, like, oh, you have a dog. Take my pickup truck so it's safer. And Ulrika's like,
Ulrika's only mode is fast. She just goes.
this is bad for Bubba.
I can just see
No.
Bubba like just drool and like
Oh, I know, like the
cheeks,
flapping, like
jowls
drool, the drool.
flapping. Just don't take any turns too fast.
No, I'm considerate of that. So yeah, I don't
On the
risk-
straightaways, though, all
Yeah.
bets are off.
Yeah.
So as Ulrika gets behind the wheel, revs the engine, and tears off into the night in this black monstrosity, engine reverberating through the now quiet Ballard Street since it's approaching on 2 a.m. in the morning. That is where we will pull our session to close for the night.
Aw.
Oh.
Right? Yeah. 6 to I was like, wait.
Yeah.
I couldn't tell how many, I couldn't remember how many breaks we had. So
I know.
Also, like
I
seems
think
like
I
we're going-
shorted us on one break by accident.
That's okay.
That's fine. We'll find
Yeah.
a break point.
We're
So what are we going to do for most vampire player?
Ulrika. I gotta.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
where my vote is going.
Me?
Ulrika is-
Oh, totally.
Yeah.
Your blood rain move, absolutely.
Yeah, you pounced on someone, then stabbed them to the floor.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
And then
That's
drag
cool.
them into a cafe by the knife wound.
Yeah.
And then kick them down,
Kick
the,
them
stairs.
Yeah. That's pretty vampire. I agree.
I
The
accept
Yeah.
most
your-
bruja.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For not having a lot of strength, I'm proud of myself.
Yeah, yeah, congratulations, most vampire player, Ulrika
I
Draeger.
accept your praise. Thank you.
Yes, I accept all of my well-deserved praise.
Today was a varied episode. We had family counseling,
That
botched
was so
meeting,
funny.
a trip to the zoo.
Kind of almost teared up.
Yeah, almost teared up. You
Feels
know,
like weeks ago that we went on the trip to the
Elizabeth is
Oh, yeah.
actually a Toreador. What?
Yeah.
Yeah. She does Toreador things, like care about what the cafe looks like.
Yeah.
That's
Wow.
crazy. And
All
we
right.
learned a little bit more about Nell.
Yeah.
Yes, I like Nell. I think
I like
seems
Nell. Oh my
solid.
God.
You know
What
who I
if-
don't like anymore? Lily.
Mhm.
Because I think Lily was responsible for poisoning me, and
Yeah.
that's not nice.
It's you know what it is. It's not cool.
It's
What
not
if
cool
Totally
at
not cool.
all.
It's the most uncool thing ever.
One of my
Yeah.
notes for Nell is literally just hard eyes.
It's great.
Like, she's so cool.
Nell kind of reminds me a little bit of oh gosh,
She
my
reminds
my
me of
girlfriend
the
from Seattle by
X-Files
Night.
chick.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
Odette.
nice.
Yeah, Nell reminds me a little bit of Odette. I've
Okay.
noticed Odette seeping into her during like anytime there's like an ass kicking scene. I'm like, oh, this is a little bit Odette right here. But
But less
That's
thirsty.
okay. It's good. It's
Nell
a good,
is actually
it's a good
based
bit.
off of a character I played a long time ago when I
Oh,
really
cool.
like talking like this all the
That's awesome.
time.
I love that voice. It's so good.
And what if Lily did poison you?
Then there's
It's
nothing
not
we can do
cool.
about it.
Well, then she was working for that dude.
Yeah, and he sucks. Or he put the whammy on her and made her do it.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Still not cool.
Well, we should have a group meeting at the beginning of the next session, and we're wasting valuable content by talking about this.
Sorry.
True. All right. Well, that was fun. Thank you
Mhm.
so much for playing with me. I hope you
Thank
had a
you.
fun
Yay.
session.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
See you later, Club PA. Bye.